Alright, TNA Bound for Glory 2009. This show was, like I said, it was half good, half bad. It was mostly, I'd say, 70% good, maybe. But let's get to the first match. The Ultimate X match, Amazing Red, Suicide, Daniels, Homicide, and More City Machine Guns. They were in this match because D'Angelo's couldn't make it because of family problems. I'm not sure what was going on, but he was in the match. So we got More City Machine Guns, the best next tag team, I'd say, or the best next wrestlers. I was actually wishing they were on the pay-per-view, and I got my wish, I guess. So they're on the pre-show, which they won, and now they're on this. So this was a good match. They basically opened. They started wailing at each other back and forth between everybody. Amazing Ray did some amazing moves. They were chanting, he's amazing, like they always do, which he really is. The guy's awesome. Probably one of the best young talents in TNA and professional wrestling. And he did a freaking hurricane to Daniels and threw Daniels into the rest of the wrestlers outside the ring. That was awesome. He did some hurricanranas, basically all the usual spots that they do. And then one point of the match, they're on top of the, not just on top of the X ropes, but on top of the structure on top of them, so they all went up there. Daniels was about to win. He actually dropped from up there onto the ropes. All of a sudden, Suicide comes and does his backwards DDT kind of thing. Well, basically, Daniels landed around his head. They both landed, and Daniels took a really hard bump to the head. And I don't know if he was hurt, but it looked bad. And then basically, what's his name? Amazing Red capitalized on that, and he won. So, good match. I'm gonna give this barely a 4 to 5 star, just because it was a lot of good spots. It was there was way better Ultimate X matches, but yeah, barely a 4 to 5 stars. Still, it was a really good match. I thought maybe Daniels would win this, but it looked like he was going to win at the end, obviously. But Amazing Grant did this, did his finisher. And before this pay-per-view, they had Black Label Society perform, which the guitar player performed. He played the national anthem, so that was pretty cool. Next match was Taylor Wilde and Sarita, the match that no one really wanted to see just because the beautiful people are in there. People wanted to see it because they're hot, obviously. And they had a promo before this basically saying some shit, saying that they're going to win. So yeah, they had this match, beautiful people in Madison Reigns, and what's her name, the new one? Forgot her name, but yeah, Tara and Sarita. This match is like I said, it was 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes long. Like I said in my predictions, it was going to be short. Surprisingly, it's the second match. I thought they'd wait a little longer for this, but the ending was the same as last month's No Surrender, I think it was, or Victory Road. One of the two, I think it was No Surrender. And they win with a German suplex, which was Taylor Wilde had it, and Sarita does a dropkick to her at the same time. And yeah, they botched that. I mean, this whole pay-per-view was more like Botch for Glory instead of Bound for Glory, to be honest with you. I think my name is Botch for Glory, 2009. Even the mics were botching, like actual mics, when you try to turn it on, it didn't turn on for a while. But yeah, this was basically ends like that. At the beginning, the new member of Madison, or beautiful people, I don't know her name, but she started kissing the making out with the referees. It was so stupid. And then they basically kicked them out for that. She was trying to persuade them to go on their side, but then she got kicked out, so it was pretty stupid. 1 out of 5 star match. They retained, like I said. Typical finish, just like last month. Next match, Eric Young and Kevin Nash, versus Kevin Nash and Hernandez. They had a promo backstage saying Eric Young and Kevin Nash are going to stick together basically for the money. And yeah, it basically was like that for a bit until Eric Young tried to kind of cheat out Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash got almost pissed and started wailing at him at the end. But then, what's his name? Eric Young steals the victory. It was stupid. This match was bad. Hernandez basically did a suicide dive and some few good moves. That was basically what made the match. The rest of the match was like a handicap. It was basically like the Cena versus Legacy match on Raw last week. Except Eric Young won after Kevin Nash did his finisher. He threw him outside, basically. So yeah, Eric Young's the new Legends champion. Not really good match. I'm going to give it 2 stars just because Hernandez did a few good things. But really, it makes no sense. Kevin Nash should have retained. Next match was British Invasion, which is the full middle man. I'm not going to announce all the tag teams because there's so many in here. But yeah, no, Team 3D, British Invasion, yeah. James Storm, and Robert Roode. Beer money. This was basically a brawl. It was a typical brawl, except it was kind of clustered because there's way too many people in the ring. It looked like the Hell in a Cell from Armageddon, but the first tag team belt was on. They're both online, the IWPG and the tag team belt for TNA, and the first one, Team 3D actually won. They were hanging on. They barely won that, and then at the end, like I said, British Invasion was going to win, and they won. There was few table shots. What's it called? Team 3 did their usual tables, going through tables. They got a few people through the tables. They got the tables out pretty quick and the ladders too. So this match wasn't bad. It just could have been a little bit better because they put way too many tag teams in this match. At least there was some brawling outside to make it seem like there wasn't a lot of people. But still, I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5. Just 3 out of 5. Not a bad match. Next match is ODB against Awesome Kong vs. Terra for the Knockouts belt. Now this was actually a good match. Like I said, this match was probably gonna be better than the first Knockouts match, which it was. This match was excellent, I think. Terra did not look too good in this match. At one point, she left the ring. A fan like hit her or something, like hit her on the back, and she left. And she came back like 2 minutes later, which it made no sense. I'm not sure what the hell that was about. I'm not sure if she's pissed. But really, even if it was a work or set up, it would have made no sense anyway. So I'm not sure what was up with that. But then, what's it called? ODB wins the belt. Like I said, it was either going to be one of these knockouts that were going to win, and I was going for Terra, but I wasn't sure. I thought Awesome Kong maybe win, but ODB retains. ODB actually picked Awesome Kong up like a fireman's carry, basically. She didn't do this first time, it got the second time. I mean, I'm telling you, if she can do that, that's pretty sweet. Awesome Kong actually tried to go for a splash, frog splash. She missed that too. But good match. I'm going to give it actually 2.5 stars. I usually don't do that to Women's and Divas matches, but 2.5 stars. Better than the triple threat for the Legends belt, so there you go. Bobby Lashley vs. Samoa Joe. Now this match was under-delivered a lot. I was so looking forward to this. They basically started out doing MMA elements, kicking, punching, striking, submissions. Joe had a few submissions in, but the match was short. Crystal was in the ring, Bobby Lashley, or not in the ring, in the crowd. Bobby Lashley's wife, and basically Bobby Lashley wins with a Kimura. I think it was a Kimura submission. I'm not sure. I was kind of buzzed during this pay-per-view, so there you go. Yeah, he wins with that, and Bobby Lashley was getting booed. They were mostly cheering for the TNA stars, like not really like other companies like Bobby Lashley's in MMA and WWE, it was. So it was basically like that. Also, the TNA workers in the crowd actually tell whatever the crowd says. They tell the crowd what to say. So it's kind of stupid. Like when they're saying this is awesome, it's usually the TNA workers that are telling them to say that. So it's kind of dumb. But I know they have their own opinion, obviously. But they're really booing Bobby Lashley. But yeah, Bobby Lashley wins. Like I said, he went over like I thought he would. Kind of a bad finish, I guess, to a Bound for Glory pay-per-view, but hey, whatever. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars, maybe, out of 5. And then Abyss go versus Mick Foley for the Monsters Ball, in a Monsters Ball match. Dr. Stevie was a ref. This is another disappointing match, I'd say. Pretty short, I guess. Daphne came in later on, got chokeslammed from Abyss through the barbed wire table from outside the ring. Now that looked pretty. Daphne can take bumps, man. I'm telling you, she's crazy. And then obviously they do the freaking stupid smoke that comes out of the taser like they always do. And then something else happened after. I'm not sure if it's a glass or what, and it shattered. But what's it called? Abyss beats Mick Foley surprisingly. And I guess they're going to continue this feud maybe. And Dr. Stevie really didn't get that involved until Abyss chokeslammed his girlfriend obviously into the tables. And he got fucked because of that. He got Black Hole Slam. So I'm going to give it 2 stars out of 5. Not bad, but could have been a lot better. Like, really a lot better. Kurt Angle against Matt Morgan. This match was kind of rushed in my opinion and looked really rushed. They started off basically exchanging a lot, and then Kurt Angle he did a few good moves. Like he does some stuff that you don't really see a lot. He does a frog splash. He never does that usually from the top rope. Like I said, Matt Morgan. Well, no, I thought Matt Morgan was gonna win, but then Kurt Angle wins. I was kind of surprised he won. It was kind of a He was going for, Matt Morgan was kind of going for a backwards powerbomb or powerbomb. He reverses that into a schoolboy pin. 1, 2, 3, a really quick count. And yeah, it was basically over. Another thing I want to say about the last match, Abyss versus, like I said, this botch for glory, like I call it. It was basically like botch for glory because it was a 1, 2, 3 count. Abyss was supposed to kick out and he actually hit the 3. And the fans were like, what the fuck? You can totally tell they screwed up. But this match didn't have that many botches, I guess. Yeah, he wins with the schoolboy pin, so kind of a dumb finish, but they shake hands at the end. Real respect for these guys. They shake hands. Kurt Angle didn't attack him. 3.5 stars. It was rushed. It could have been longer, but then again, 3.5 stars. Good match. Main event, AJ Styles vs. Sting. This is another kind of, not really rushed, but obviously could have been better. This could have been like on a pay-per-view. Half these matches could have been on a normal pay-per-view of TNA. Basically, it kind of was, I don't know, it was okay at the beginning. The crowd is mostly chanting for Sting at the beginning, and then they kind of changed. It was basically back and forth with the crowd over most of the night, besides this Joe and Bobby Lashley match. But then, yeah, Sting wins with a weird finish. Or not Sting, sorry, AJ Styles wins. Yes, AJ Styles win. I'm not